Hello everyone, Lawrence here with the Focus Sam². So Focus is e-bike, Shimano E8000 powered, amazing bike really. Fox 36 up front and then also a Fox float in the rear. So it's full on air suspension, Fox transfer on there. Everything's nice and Kashima coated because this was like a top end model. It was 7,500 euros I think. So it's not a cheap bike, especially because it's an aluminium bike. But it was better than the BMC Speed Fox that was 2 grand more. So let's have a look at this bike, let's see how it rides. First of all, the cockpit, it was nice. The stem could maybe have been a bit shorter and it's also really wide up front. So that was a bit weird when looking down on it. But in a way it doesn't really matter. The bike looks really good, really sleek as well for an e-bike. Focus is, I think, the only one who integrates the battery this well, on an aluminium frame at least. So really nice. The power button is in the top tube as well. It's a looker, this bike. I really like it, and it was also really fun to ride. So climbing, obviously you have that motor to help you get up everything. So you know, it's a bit weird talking about climbing on e-bikes because you just put it in boost and keep the pedals turning. That's all you have to do really. So let's move on to more of the flat stuff, the descending, the cornering, all that. So first of all, cornering with this bike, I felt really nicely centered over the bike, so it's not too long, but it's also not too short. So I felt like both wheels had, you know, adequate amounts of grip. So even on this grassy stuff with a lot of like drops, the bike felt great. Suspension did its job, and because e-bikes are heavier, they're really stable. So it's hard to do anything wrong on an e-bike really. Very easy to ride bike. I mean, it is a bit heavier, so your upper body's getting the workout, but through these berms, easy to position, easy to turn in, also easy to straighten up again and to bank over to the other side. So I really liked it. Also on the other, like more slippery stuff, this bike did really well. I don't know if it's the tires or the suspension tune, because obviously I didn't have this bike for very long, so I couldn't do any setup work myself, but it just did well. And you know, as you can see from the amount of trails that I did, with an e-bike like this you can do way more trails way quicker than you would with other bikes. And this was one of the bikes that made me go, oh, let's do that one again. Whereas with other bikes I was either really upset with how loud the brakes were or my legs gave up on me. So the Focus Sam then, really liked it. I'm just going to stop talking now and just have you listen to the bike and the trail and the incredible amount of wind noise. So guys, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button as well. I wish I could say more about this bike, but I only had it for 20 minutes, which makes it really difficult to give a lot of information about it, because my opinion could change completely if I had it for a week or 2 weeks. And then if I had it for maybe 2 months and I had to do maintenance on it, it could be an entirely different opinion about it. So overall, the bike climbs like crazy because it's motor assisted, and on the downhills it's just stable. It does the big hits, it does the small hits, it does everything really.